Well, it's finished. Well, the painting is. Look, it's all painted, and I've reassembled it. I painted it 3 days ago now, I believe, but I found some old mongoose stickers, so it's called a mongoose. But as you can see, it's come out really well. I'm very pleased with it. I have painted the forks as well, as you can see. They've come out not too bad. They were pretty sort of dinged about, really. They still work fine. I've disassembled them and re-greased them all, so they look slightly manky, but they're all right. They've all been re-greased and everything, and they work fine. Like I say, they'd been knocked about a little bit, so they're not 100% perfect. But if you're further than 10 inches away, you're not going to tell the difference. But they work great, and they're fine, so I'm well pleased. I've painted the handlebars as well, look. You can see that. I've got a bit of a touch-up to do there. There's a bit of a run on that bit. But they've been painted white, put in some new grips. So they look nice as well. Let's take this off so you can have a look. I've repainted the stem. As you can see, that's very pleased with that. That's come out really well, that has. That stem. So I've repainted that as well. That's come out really nice. You'd think that was new, actually. Looks new, but it's not. Bearings in the headset were perfect, so they've just been the races, the outer races have just been painted. That's just a cover on the plastic cover on there. The outer races have been painted, so, and the bearings have all been re-greased. All new cables. I've put the original seat post and seat back on. I've painted the rack. Again, not 100% because it's been, well, it is second hand. It's slightly dinged, but the rack looks nice. Again, if you're looking at it for further than 6 to 8 inches away, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's only if you get sort of really nitty picky at it. But bolts have been, I've screwed the bolts in to fill the holes in. Put a little mud guard on there as well. Clean the wheels up as well. Hubs are all lovely. For now, I've just stuck this wheel back on. Obviously, I'll be putting the electric wheel on here. But as you can see, the brakes all came out very nice. New set of brake blocks have gone back on there. They've all been painted again. New brake cables, new chain. This was a semi-new rear mech that was bought for my mountain bike not that long ago. So that's semi-new. I don't know. It's probably done about 50-60 miles, if that. So that's almost as good as new. Chain ring, front chain ring. That's an Olivio, I believe that one is. So that's not a cheap one. They're about 50 quid, I think, for one of those. That came off my mountain bike as well, which is up there, or was. The parts are gradually coming off of that. Well, there's very little left, as you can see. Basically just the brakes. I may be taking the bottom bracket out. This one I think's okay. There's no movement in it, but I'm going to see how it goes. But if there's a problem and I can't fit the pedal assist sensor, which obviously I haven't fitted yet because none of that's arrived, I may be having to use that bottom bracket. But I don't know if you can see that, but there's not a lot of room in there. But again, there's no way of attaching the assist sensor on here, so I don't really know how that's going to work yet. I may have to do away with the sensors altogether because there's no real way of actually mounting it. I know some people do stick it onto the frame with epoxy. So like a 2-pack glue, they stick it on the top on there. They stick the sensor on the top because obviously there's no way of mounting anything. You can't mount anything round here because there's nowhere to put it. There's basically no way of mounting anything. I've put a stand on as well, so it's got a new stand. And the piece de la resistance, which is going to carry everything, is we've got the battery going to go in there, in that in this frame bag, and all the electronics are going to go in there as well, and the wiring and everything. I've decided to not put the battery on here because I thought it would be better to have carrying capacity, because if you fill this up with a battery, then you've got no way of carrying anything unless you put it in a rucksack, and obviously not everybody wants to do that. So this will be an extra carrying place, so I thought, well, having everything in here would be better. Also, for range, I was thinking that whoever has this, or whoever I sell it to, may want an extra battery so they can extend their range. I do believe you could probably get up to 60 miles. I have heard people getting up to 30 miles with one of these. So you could technically you could get 60 miles with 2 batteries. So there's the battery, which came from eBay, which is e-power. This was £130, I believe. These all these batteries in here are reconditioned, so they're second-hand batteries, but they're good second-hand. If I've done a lot of research on batteries because that's your biggest expense. If you buy the cheaper battery setup, which a lot of people do, I've found on eBay, they're very misleading. They tend to use cheaper cells, and you do not get the performance and you don't get the power that they say you're getting. When it's in a sealed unit, unless you completely disassemble the unit, you don't really know what you're getting. So I decided against that. I went for a reconditioned unit, which was half the price, and I knew what I was getting, so I thought that would be a better way to go. So I will be looking to building my own batteries as well. That has got a BMS in it as well, which is the battery management system in that battery. It's got the charger there as well. That's for your charger, that one, and obviously that's for your power. Your what's its connector? Can't really call these now. XL connector, is it? XR, I can't remember. Whatever it is, easy to get hold of anyway. Yeah, so I might be looking to building my own battery with new cells. So you get a much longer range, hopefully. I don't know, but I'm hoping I can get 20. I'm hoping to get a good 20 miles out of that one, at least. I'm hoping to get at least 20 miles out of that. Hopefully, I'd be nice to go up towards 30, but I don't know. That is that's a 10.5 amp hour, that one. So maybe if the bike is running at 250 watt instead of the 500. Which I'm going to put a switch in the bag, so you can switch between the 500 watts, which will probably give you between 20 and 25 miles an hour, I think, and you'll get about 12 to 15 miles per hour, I believe, with the 250. So it depends what you want. I mean, I want range. I'm not interested in speed. I want range. I want to go further. So obviously, I'll be putting a switch in there so you can switch it between the 250 or the 500, depending on what you want or what anybody wants. So yeah. So that's what I've built so far. Yeah. So just waiting for the kit. I'm going to take this out for a spin, hopefully later, because I haven't rode it yet, just to check it all out and see how it handles and rides as a bike. So I'll take you out when I do that. So yeah, for now, let the fun continue. So see you in the next one.